right, hello and welcome to this episode of Know Thy Role, the YouTube channel dedicated to all things role-playing. I am your host, Paul. With me, as always, is my consort,
Nickelodeon.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, are you ready for our second adventure in Artrius?
Let's do it.
All right. So, when we last left off, you guys had been attacked by the kobolds at the grotto.
Yes.
Okay, and it started to snow. And the crazy thing about that was that it seemed to be, or it is, the season of like summer. Okay, the equivalent of like August, or not August, June.
June.
Okay, so the beginning of summer, and all of a sudden it just started snowing. So you got Foxfire home. Okay, you picked her up because she took the worst of the damage. Mm-hmm. You're pretty hurt yourself. You took her home. When the clan sees you, they rush to your aid. They grab her, and then her brothers are like, "What happened? What happened?" And when you explain what happened, they grab their bows, they grab spears. Some other warriors do these yells, and they go out to go find whoever did this. Okay, and you told them it was the grotto.
I was like, the little rats.
Right, and so that's where they go.
Okay.
Now, they take Foxfire away, and as you're heading toward your domicile, your home, okay? Now, your home is like a wattle structure. Do you know what that is?
A wattle?
A wattle. So wattle, you know how there's adobe? Like adobe is clay houses, and there's brick and there's stone, stuff like that. Well, wattle was intricately weaved sticks.
Okay.
That formed walls and houses and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. Do you
like a basket?
Yes. Okay. Exactly.
But
but imagine it with bigger sticks.
Yeah.
That and then you have a thatch roof, so like straw.
Straw. Okay.
Straw roof stick house. And yeah, so you walk in. Well, as you're walking to your house, you look over, and at the bonfire, you can see Crow looking up at the sky and kind of walking around, and he's got like a little bronze, like a disc that he uses to roll his bones and try to figure out like scrying, like doing his readings and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so you see him out there looking up at the snow, kind of tripping out is what it appears like he's doing.
Okay.
What you do?
I'm gonna. Well, I see him. Where at the bonfire, you said, right?
Yeah, no, it's not lit right now because it's daytime.
But he's just like doing all that stuff.
Right, but he's out there looking up. He's grabbing ash. He's like he's just tripping.
So, I mean, obviously, I'm already at my house.
Well, you were heading toward your house.
Oh, so I'm not there yet, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna rewind and go see what he's doing.
Okay, so you go to ask him, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to ask him, like, what are you doing?
Okay, so he looks at you, and he's like, "This is not natural." Actually, because you say, "Hey, what's going on?" And he really doesn't even look at you. Okay, so you're not sure if he's talking to himself or if he's answering your question, but he's like, "This is not natural. Something is amiss here." And then he goes, "Larrisa, get some rest, and then come to me, child. We need to discuss this."
Like, you're talking about like a little nap, or tomorrow? Let's discuss this.
Okay, yeah. So you don't even ask him that.
Yeah.
You go over it because you're tired. You've been in some pretty good battle.
Okay.
Okay,
so I go to my house.
So you get to your house and maybe roll medicine to see if you can apply some stuff to you.
Okay.
Do you see the skill?
Yes, right here, right?
So it's wisdom, right?
Oh, wait.
Well, it's medicine, but then next to it is WIS for wisdom.
Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, so then I'm rolling
20-sided dice, and you're gonna add. Was there a bonus to it? Is there a plus on your medicine?
On my medicine, there is a +1.
Okay.
So, am I doing it over here, right?
Right. So wait. No. So people, just to let you guys know now, we have decided that we are going to roll real dice. Okay. This digital dice was not working for us. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't play right, and I hate it.
And so, this is what I'm using today.
So yes, and we will call each other out on rolls. Okay, so please don't think that we're cheating or allowing anything to happen. We will be honest with the roll results. Okay, hopefully we'll get a camera. Like if I can figure it out, I'll put a camera on the dice tray. But for now, you're just gonna have to trust us.
Ready?
14
plus
1.
Plus 1.
So 15. Okay, so yeah, so you guys have these little clay vials, and you get some some known healing potions and stuff, and you apply them to yourself, and then you lay down, and you think, man, like I'm not. There's so much racing through your head right now. You're not sure you're going to be able to fall asleep, but you fall asleep.
That I knock out.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you're asleep. And you dream, okay? As you're dreaming, it's pitch black.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, you see like a fire symbol appear. Okay? And it gets bigger, and then it goes boom. And as it pops, it's what wakes you up. Okay? And when you wake up, your vision is a lot different than like you see almost in a black and white, but there's color, and it seems to be a little sharper than normal. Mm-hmm. You're breathing heavy, you're sweating. You try to calm yourself down. As you calm yourself down, your vision comes back to normal.
Okay.
And you know a new spell.
Ooh.
Okay. You're like, oh, I know. And what's the spell you know now?
I know Burning Hands.
You know how to cast Burning
Hands. That is awesome.
Okay, so through your last adventure, what happened is you leveled. You got enough experience points that you leveled. Okay. All right, so.
Yay.
You get up, you feel a little bit stronger. And you've got a little bit of scars and scabs going on, your wounds, but you're okay.
Okay.
And so you pop your head out of because you have like a fur covering the door.
Okay.
And as you peek your head out, when you had walked in, snow had just started falling from the sky.
Uh-huh.
Now there's a thin blanket of it. It's cold. It is cold, and it's starting to stick. And you can still see like rock. Like you know how when snow is light on the floor, you can see that it hasn't covered rocks. Like the top of the rock is covered, but you can still see the sides.
Yeah.
You know? And there's still pieces of dirt, and anything raised isn't covered yet, but there is a light, fluffy covering on everything.
Which is weird because it's the middle of, or it's
summer.
Start of summer, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go look for... Crow, yeah. Because we got to figure out what he was doing yesterday.
Okay. So, well, actually, you don't even know how long you've been out.
Oh. Well, either way, I'm going to go look for him.
Okay, so you go. Mm-hmm. And yep, he's in the same spot. He's just got a little bit more equipment out there now. But he's there.
Okay.
Okay, so you see him furiously working away. And he's got like this copper bowl.
Uh-huh.
And it's on like a wooden pedestal. He's got fire under it. He's got a couple of candles out. And you can see that he's etched out some runes in the dirt.
Okay.
In some kind of white powder.
You said some rooms?
Rune. R-U-N-E. Rune. Like a magical rune.
Okay. And he's there. So I'm going to go ask him, what are you doing? What did you find out?
And he goes, Larrisa, you're back.
I am.
Okay, and he looks at you for a second. And like I said, remember how he wears that robe so you can only see like this part of his face? But you can tell when he's like studying you because his face looks at you like that. And his mouth like does something like that. But he doesn't. And then he stares at you for a moment. And then he goes, this weather event is not natural. I am going to try to commune with the Great Mother. The Great Mother is like the spirit of Earth, okay, that you guys pay homage to. And he goes, well, I'm going to try to commune with her to see what's going on.
You're going to commune with her?
Yes, I'm going to see if she'll give me some answers of what's going on.
And you haven't, there's nothing that you're sensing? I mean, other than it being weird?
And He goes, "Child, I've never seen anything like this, but I feel something very wrong."
Is there anything I can do to help?
And he goes, "Yes. Hand me that water." So
I'm like, oh, that's it? Okay.
So you grab a pitcher of water.
Okay.
And he pours a little bit into the copper bowl. Okay. And this copper bowl is like one of his prized possessions. Okay. And whenever he's like trying to see if this is going to be a good season or a good hunt for the village, the clan, this is what he uses.
Okay.
So he's got it out and he pours a little bit of water in it. And then he grabs these stones and these bones. Okay. And he's like, okay. He goes, "Stand back." And he rubs them. He throws them into the copper plate. They splash into the water. And then he starts to like chant. Okay. And he's chanting and chanting. And you see him all like, he's like, saying something. And then he's like, like looking like kind of uncomfortable and not happy about something. Okay.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you see the water start to go like it makes a cracking noise as it starts to freeze over.
Oh.
Okay, so it's like it freezes all up, and then as it all freezes up, the candles that are lit under it, with the fire, they go out, and then it goes bam, and it shatters. Okay, the ice just shatters. He goes flying back. You have to kind of cover your face like that because ice shards hit you, and he lands on his back. Okay, when you look over, the whole copper or bronze plate that he was using froze and shattered. Okay, along with the stones and bones and everything. Yeah, I mean, it just exploded.
Wow. Okay.
So imagine like how sometimes science teachers freeze a rose with liquid nitrogen and then smash it and it shatters. That happened to his little metal object thing. Okay. So you look down and he's laying on the ground hurt.
Oh shoot. So obviously I'm gonna go see like what happened, like if I could help him.
Okay. So you get over to him. He's shaking. Okay. And you look up and you can tell he's cold, and you look at his hands and his fingers are frostbitten.
Ooh, that's not good. I want to apply medicine.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, because I want to make sure that I could make sure those little fingers aren't all frost. Yeah. So that is
That's a 9.
Okay. So 9 plus 1, we said?
Yeah, so 10?
10.
Okay, so you kind of wrap up his hands and you try to ease it a little bit, but, it's a little bit beyond, like, actually trying to heal him because he's suffering
damaged
from frostbite, okay? So he looks up at you and he's like, and so he's like, help me up.
And I do.
Okay, so you help him up and you can tell it's obviously painful for him.
Okay.
And he goes, I tried to commune with the Green Mother, but something's blocking it. Something is holding her at bay. Something unnatural and evil. I need to prepare something stronger, and I need your help. I need to prepare a stronger spell to see if I can break through whatever barrier is being...
Holding her?
Yes. And see if I can talk to her.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Okay. So he grabs a piece of like bark, right?
Okay.
And whatever you guys use for ink, he starts writing it down. And so he hands you this paper.
Okay.
And so he needs 5 mushrooms.
Okay.
Okay. They grow in the valley. He needs the bark from a birch tree. Those grow on the edge of the valley.
Okay.
And then he needs a silver ingot, like a brick of silver, like silver ore melted and turned into an ingot.
Okay. And do we have that available, or where's that at?
You gotta go buy it.
I gotta go look for it?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously I'm gonna start I'm going to head out. I'm going to make sure he's comfortable, though. I want to make sure he stays, like...
Okay, so he pushes you away, and he's like, don't fuss over me, child. Go. Go get this. There's much bigger things at stake right now.
But I'm going to turn on... Well, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm like, all right, I'll be back.
Okay.
And I take off.
Okay, so you start to get, stuff ready to go.
Yeah.
And as you're about to head out, Foxfire comes around and stops you. And she's like, and where do you think you're going?
I'm going to go get mushrooms and there's some items I need. How are you feeling?
And she goes, I've been better, but luckily enough, Crow had some medicine that really helped me. So you can see, like, her scars, they're still pink and a little bit raised, but like whatever he did
helped
super enhance, like almost, or probably to a magical degree, enhanced her healing.
Oh, good.
Because she doesn't have open wounds, but you can tell she was recently hurt.
Be like, so I'll be back unless you want to come. I don't think it's a good idea, but you can come.
She goes, you think you're going anywhere without me?
I was trying. So you want to come?
Let's go.
All right. So we head off.
Okay. So you tell her what you need, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's like, oh, there's a small cave. Well, there's a cave where those mushrooms grow right at the entrance. I know exactly where it's at. Those are super poisonous. What is he going to do with those?
I don't know. He's going to try to... Well, I do know. He's trying to commune with...
The Green Mother?
The Green Mother, yeah. So he already tried, but he was unsuccessful. So now he needs this stuff. Stronger stuff.
What's he going to do? Larrisa, I know you know how to do magic. What's he going to do?
He's going to break through. He's going to try to break through whatever...
How? Like, what exactly is he going to do?
He's gonna. I don't know.
Right? You don't know. You really don't know.
Right.
You can
I don't know.
That.
I'm like, I don't know.
You know how somebody might think you know more than you do?
Yeah.
That's what she's saying. Like, you know how someone's like, I know it's a government conspiracy, and you work for the government, and you're like, I'm just a library clerk. I don't know anything.
I thought it was a trick question. I'm like, I don't know. I go, I'm just gonna help him. So yeah, I don't know. Come on, are you ready or not?
She's like, okay, let's go.
All right, Mama knows.
All right, so you guys head out, okay?
Okay.
And you go, you walk, you talk a little bit, you ask her how she's feeling, but really, there's not a whole lot of talking going on because you guys you're walking through snow, okay? And you're tripping out. The animals are bothered, okay? Like, you see deer and rabbits and everything else, but they're very agitated. They're running. They're
acting weird.
Right. And normally when, like, you would be approaching and they would hear you, they would run from you as, like, hunters. And they do run, but they don't even know where to run right now. So some of them run right at you a few times, and both of you are like, oh, getting ready to fight. And then they see you and they bound away. But you know how a wild animal, if it's cornered, their eyes get all big and bloodshot and wide? Like, that's what's happening to these poor things. And you guys are like, oh my God. And, like, Foxfire looks at you and she's like, this isn't good at all.
And not at all.
She's like, what's happening?
Don't know. That's what we're going to hopefully find out.
And she goes, well, these mushrooms don't grow in cold weather, so let's get there before...
Hopefully we can get them then.
Let's get there before something happens. So, okay.
So I say zip it then. Let's go.
So you guys are going and going. Roll 1 die 20.
1 die 20. So that's a 6?
So you rolled a 6.
Okay.
Okay. Your plastic dice rolling sucks as bad as your digital dice rolling, by the way.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And what was I rolling?
Well...
Nothing?
Yeah. So...
Help?
Okay, so Firefox, she stops. She goes and she grabs your arm. And she, like, looks up and she looks at you. And then, yes, finally, when she tells you, like, she motions, listen. You can hear a baby crying.
Oh. Where? We just looked at we look at each other like, So I hand signal because we're like, be quiet. And then I tell her, let's go see where that's coming from.
Okay. So you guys go toward that general direction, and eventually, yes, there's a clearing. So you guys are in thick wood. Now, not so thick that you have to dodge a tree every second, okay? Because there's plenty of clear spot. There's plenty of less dense forest, and then there's dense forest, okay? So it's very sporadic. But you get to a part where, yes, there is a small clearing, okay? Remember, you're the magic user one, and she's the one with the bow and arrow, even though she doesn't have a bow and arrow, okay? It was just the closest one that could be like her. So you guys are coming up, and about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away, you see like a blanket, a little fire, and then like a bassinet or something,
like a basket,
right? Where
a woven basket,
where you can hear something crying from.
Sorry, there's nobody else around there, like just the baby. Larrisa, who's Larrissa's and me are tripping out, huh? I'm Larrisa. I'm so stupid. Foxfire. What's her name? Foxfire.
Mm-hmm.
What do? We can't leave him out here.
She goes, yeah, we can't leave a baby out here.
Yeah, but we got.
Like,
So I tell her, take out your boobie and feed the baby. Just kidding.
She just looks at you.
Well, and we're gonna obviously pick up the baby and take him with us. Is it a girl or boy? We don't know.
Okay, yeah. So do you guys approach it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you make a beat up there. She's about here because she's kind of skeptical. Like she's like, who's left their baby out here? But you're like a baby, yo.
Yeah, you can hear it's crying, right? It's not like.
So as soon as you get to the baby crying, the blanket falls off of it, and there's a goblin jumps up.
God damn those little things!
And then 2 more jump out from some like bushes. Okay. And they're snarling, and they're like, ha ha ha, and we roll for initiative. Okay, so roll for yourself.
Suck at it. Fuck. Oh, we both got the same. But hold on, mine is. I have +2, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and then Fox rolls. God dang. Okay, you guys.
Didn't you roll with me?
No, that was the goblins.
Oh. So,
if you guys can't see our rolls, they suck ass too.
Yeah. So, we both got.
Yeah, it was. We both rolled 3s and then.
Yeah, but 5. I got 5 because mine is +2, so I have 5.
Okay, so it goes you. No, it goes Fox, you, them. Okay. Fox right away, she's like, oh my goodness. And she runs up to here and she attacks.
Okay. 18.
And she hit.
All right.
Okay. So she runs up straight ahead because she's like, oh, trap. And then she sticks, and this goblin right here is gone.
Right on. And then I'm next, right?
You're next.
So I am going to attack or missile the dude right in front of me. Yeah, I'm going to do a magic missile.
Okay.
Because I want to hurt him, hopefully.
Okay, there is no saving throw for magic missiles. Wait, what are you doing?
You said there's no saving throw? Oh, I don't roll nothing?
Oh, yes, you do. I think you shoot 3 bolts, though.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it was 3 of them.
Yes, so you'll roll 3 die 4. 3 of the triangle ones.
Of the 8s?
Die 4.
Die 4. So I'm going to do... Because I could do 2 to the guy closest to me and then 1 to the other one.
Okay.
That one doesn't count, right? I didn't roll yet. How does that work?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to one, and 3 to another one.
Okay. So the this one right here got the 2.
Right here?
Yeah, he gets the
7?
7. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you put your hand out, 2 little balls of light fly out of your hand. Bam! Hit him right in his chest. So he's got this grin because he popped out of the bassinet thing, and he's like, rah! He's got a little dagger in his hand, and then he goes, boom! Hits him in his chest, and he's like, oh! And he goes flying back, and he's laying down.
Okay.
Okay, this guy takes 3 points of damage. Go ahead and put, if you can write a little note for 1 goblin, 3 damage.
So that dude got 3 damage, right?
Okay, right. So you hit that 3rd goblin, and now on his turn, he turns around and he starts hightailing it.
Little scaredy cat.
So he's over there.
He's running away?
Yes.
Okay. So, and the other 2 are gone, right? So then I tell Larrisa, let's get out of here. Let's go. He's taking off anyway.
Let's roll for initiative.
I mean, not I keep calling her Larrisa, and I'm Larrisa. What a dodo. Can I just call her Foxy?
You can say Fox.
Fox. What is it with that?
Okay, so this initiative order is Fox, the goblin, and then you. Okay, so you look at her to say something, but she starts to run after him. She's like, let's get him. And so she goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's there, and she throws her axe at him.
Okay.
And it goes flying past him. Okay. And then he goes, and he just keeps taking off, and now he's lost in the brush.
Okay. It's my turn?
Yeah.
If he took off, like, why are we going to even run after him anymore?
Okay, so what do you do?
I'm going to tell her, let's go.
Okay. So what do you do?
Fox, let's go. He's gone. Vamonos.
She goes and picks up her axe, and you can tell she's like super upset. But she's,
I'd be like, I'm sorry. It's just, there's no point in chasing him. There might be more over there, and we have something that we're supposed to be picking up.
She's like, I know. You're right.
And what if there's no more mushrooms?
Okay, so she comes back over to you, okay? And she's like, you're right. Now,
but I don't say it mean either. I'm just like,
these little goddamn goblins, right?
Yes.
They have managed to make a little bit of this little, baby on the corner trick has been working well for them, okay? Because you rummage through their stuff, and there's not a whole lot. But you do find a little bag of 10 silver pieces.
Ooh, just what we needed. Well, don't we need silver?
You need a silver ingot.
But we could mount those 10 pieces.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to get you
much, but it's a little bit.
Okay, well, look it. Yes and no. Because think of it this way. If you needed a copper ingot, you're not about to melt pennies and make them into copper.
Okay.
It's just not the right thing. But you might be able to buy
something.
Okay, so on your character sheet, go ahead and add 10 silver pieces.
On this part, right?
Wherever you'll see where it says money.
Oh.
See how it says CP on your character sheet? Really small on the edge.
Yep. And it's how many?
10.
Oh, so it should be under SP?
Yes.
Okay. That's because you said CP.
I did, right?
Yeah. Don't confuse me. I'm a little bit slow over here. And that's all we find?
Yeah.
Okay, so then...
I mean, they have like daggers and stuff, but they're stone daggers.
Yeah, we don't need that stuff. We'll take anything valuable though.
Right. Which is that. So that's basically what you find.
Okay. So then we take off.
Okay. So you guys continue. Mm-hmm. The rest of the trip happens without incident. Okay. At night, just as it's starting to get nighttime, you get to the cave. Okay. Now, you guys call it a cave because in the side of this hill is a rocky stone with a hole in it that you can peek through and see a cave, but no one's ever entered it.
Why? Because the hole's not big enough?
Yeah, because the hole is about...
Like that?
Yeah.
But we still call that the cave.
Right.
Okay.
And Crow has always been like, yeah, it's for boating and crazy and, like...
that kind of stuff.
Right. And so everyone's always got some kind of, some people think it's a tomb. Some people think it's cursed. Some people think it's just a hole in a rock. And so as you guys start to approach, you can see there is a small campfire going with a kettle, like sticks, like that. Mm-hmm. And then a rope hanging with like a kettle over the fire. But you don't see nobody.
Is the fire on?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and it's that slow coal. You know what I mean? So it's not like a flame.
Yeah.
It's just that red coal that you want for
cooking.
Yeah.
So how far back are we right now?
So you guys are still kind of far back. Okay. So if you're over here, it's probably around here. Okay.
Okay.
And then like over here, you see a bedroll, another bedroll.
Oh, like people are laying there?
Yeah. Another bedroll. They're empty. You can tell they're empty.
Yeah, but there's how many?
And then, a box of supplies like here.
Crap. That could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, right? We don't know who it is.
And there's actually a pinchy burro right here.
Jackass
tied to a tree.
Oh my god, what is that?
You don't see it?
It looks like I don't know what that looks like.
So it's a donkey tied to a tree.
We're so I tell Fox like we kind of like
and the mountain
tell each other to like kind of be quiet.
The hill is right there.
Okay. So we just kind of like I want to approach.
You can't see it on yours?
No.
Scroll up.
Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it was at. But I don't know why. There we go. I was wondering.
Much better, right?
Yeah. I was wondering because I couldn't see.
You're all, where the hell's it at?
Mm-hmm. We want to go see what... Obviously, we're not going to... I tell her, like, we need to go see, like, well, who's there. But we need to be careful because we really don't know who it is. So we kind of just tiptoe over. You know what I mean? Like... Okay,
so stealth, right?
Yeah.
Roll 1 die 20. Because do you see how in your skills you have stealth?
Skills. Hold on.
Oh, look what she
she
got a natural 20. So Fox is a goddamn ninja, okay? You
I'm 7.
Are like an elephant walking through through broken glass.
You hear this? God, I suck so bad. I trip and I make all this racket.
Okay. So you guys get up there, right? Hold on. And Fox is looking at you like, what in the hell are you doing? Because you're making so much noise, okay? But you get to the camp area and you can see like she looks around to it. She goes, look, those mushrooms were here, but they've all been picked.
What the heck? Every single one?
And she's looking around and she's like, I don't see any.
Uh-oh.
And you guys both look at the donkey and it's going.
So the donkey's eating them? Great. We're like, God darn it. Well, we better keep looking for some. Can't we go to closer to the mountain?
Okay. So you're like, who? So you guys come up over to the mountain, the hill.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you see what appears to be the entrance, because the rock with a hole in it does not seem to be attached to the hill. You know what I'm saying? Like there's the big giant, and it's big. It's a big rock. But then it would be like if it was pushed into the hill and then set there. Okay.
Okay.
And you see the hole, but right now, since it's getting dark, you peek through that hole, it's just pure black. You can feel some musty, stinky air coming out of it.
And that's it?
But that's it.
Hold on. I think I have something that could light something up, no? We need some light in there. If I were to try to do a firebolt, that would not help anything, right? Because if I did one, do you know what I mean? Like, just so we could light up in there to see if there's any mushrooms. We're probably at risk of burning the mushrooms if there's any.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you think that mushrooms are in the cave, yes.
But is there any way we can't even get in there, right?
No.
Oh, so there's not even no point in looking. So I tell her we need to, because we don't know who these people are or if they're coming back or anything.
Okay. So that's when you hear someone go, "They're coming back."
And are they talking normal or are they talking like little rats?
Normal-ish.
So then I know that I'm going to turn around and be like, "Good evening, sir." If you're a sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Hold on. Let me orient everybody. Oh, come on. Okay, so you guys turn around. Now the guy in the center, right? Yeah. He's looking at you, right? He's got a big old smile, and he's like, they're returning. And the two other guys are kind of smiling, and they're dwarfs.
They're returning? Or what?
No, he's like, they are returning.
Oh, okay, because they're coming back.
Jesus Christ.
I'd be like, "Hi, sir." I don't know. "Hi, little dwarf." Have you seen any mushrooms around here? I just, no. Being serious, though, I go up to him and I'm like, or we're standing there. So I'm like, "Hi, sir. We didn't mean to intrude in your little camp. We're just looking for some mushrooms. Have you seen any?"
And he's all, "Intentions notwithstanding, you've invaded our camp." Okay, so you see Foxfire, right?
Uh-huh.
She stands up kind of like, and she's like, "I am Foxfire, chieftain's daughter of the Moonwolf clan, and I bid you welcome to our lands." And she's all, "However, I don't think you have permission to be in our lands. So, good sir, may I ask what you're doing here?" And so the other ones, he looks at the other guys kind of like, "Whoa." He's like, "Oh." And he's like, "Well, Foxfire, come join our fire. It seems we have much to talk about." And she's like, "I'd be glad to, sir." And then she looks at you and she gives you a look like, "Be ready."
All right.
And then she comes over to the fire. You come over. So you guys are all like that, right?
Okay.
So.
But are we sitting? Because I'm ready. So I think I'm going to stay standing.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are all standing. And so the guy, they have weapons. And they have some pretty good weapons. And the one guy, so the guy in the middle looks dangerous, okay?
Okay.
The guy to his right, you're not sure.
Okay.
The guy to his left does not look dangerous at all. He's actually wearing those kind of glasses with like no arms, so they just kind of squeeze on.
Nose.
He looks older, and he's got a bunch of scrolls and paperwork, and he looks more like a scholar than he does a warrior.
Okay. So then Fox does the talking, right? Or what are we doing? Like, is she...
Okay.
Because we're obviously they're not going to attack us at the moment that we know of. Yet.
Okay, so he's like, to answer your question, ma'am, we are in your lands, and we do not mean to be intrusive, but we are looking for something, and it's underground, which by rights is the claim of the dwarves. And she's like, well, true enough, but
still my land.
Anything in our borders, whether above ground or not, belongs to us.
What are you looking for, may I ask?
And he's all, well, right now, we're looking for an entrance.
An entrance to what?
And he's like, to there. And he points to the
mountain
the
thingy?
hill, yeah.
Why do you need to get in there?
Okay, so they all look at each other, right? And they all start to kind of whisper. And they're kind of whispering more to that guy with the glasses, the guy on the left.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, we have it on good word that there may be some useful items in this cave.
Useful like mushrooms? I'm going to ask him that. Because if he says yes, then I might have
And he goes, no, mushrooms, those are good for nothing but eating.
No,
and he's like, hell, we just picked about 10 of them right now.
Where? Can we have them? Can we do an exchange? I might know of an entrance in exchange for, how many mushrooms did we need? 5?
Yeah, just a few. Yeah, five, that's right.
For for 5 of those mushrooms?
And he goes, if you can gain us access to the mountain, then yes, we'd be willing to share.
If there's any silver and there is any way that we can add that in too?
Aye, if there's silver.
Okay. How will I know that this is Larrisa telling him, right? How can we guarantee that you won't go back on your word?
Okay, he kind of stands up and he's all, madam, and his face gets a little bit flushed. And once a dwarf gives his word is his honor, and his honor is his life.
Do I believe him?
Did you try to see if he's lying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a perception.
Okay, hold on. Plus 3. 20?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
19.
Finally. 19 plus 3.
Okay. So no, he's not lying.
Okay. So now that I know he's not lying and he is going to give it to us, we're going to show him.
Show him what?
The entrance to the cave.
Oh, no, he sees the entrance. He's telling you need to open the door.
Oh. Well, can't one of them fit since they're dwarves?
The hole is literally this big. Like you can poke your eye through it.
And that's it? Look. And we don't know no other way to get through there, but... Let me see. Do I have anything that I can do to open it?
Do you investigate?
Yes, because we're gonna look around. There might be another entrance through the back or something, or there might be a way in.
Okay, so you and
Fox
go back to the entrance and start checking it out. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Roll 1d20 for investigation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you both look and you don't see jack shit. Okay, and I'm just like, I don't know. Okay, so then the head dwarf guy comes and he goes, "Look, I seen this," and he brushes away like some moss and stuff. Mm-hmm. And as he does, you see this symbol appear, and it glows as it's revealed. Ooh. And it's a blue glowing rune.
A blue glowing
rune.
R-U-N-E?
Yes.
I don't remember what that is.
A rune is like a magical symbol on something.
Oh. So we're going to want to investigate that a little bit more to see exactly what it looks like. Because we just see it like there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we want to investigate to see if we can somehow open, like if that's maybe a way to open a door or like a...
Okay, so do an Arcana check.
Arcana. Same thing, right? So I have a 5. God damn it.
A natural 1 is a total failure.
Are you serious?
Yes. Okay, so you look at it and you're like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, but aren't I a sorcerer and I should know some of this stuff?
Okay, I'll give you a second attempt, but now you're at a disadvantage. So roll 2 die 20 and you're taking the worst.
I suck.
So, you can't make heads or tails of this thing.
At all.
No.
What about her? Well, doesn't a +4 help? That would be 9?
Yeah.
That still doesn't help?
Nope.
What do I need to get?
I can't tell you. Foxfire tries to make a roll for it.
God, I suck.
And she sucks. Okay. So, the dwarf with glasses, okay? He comes up to you and he's like, look, I think it has something to do in Draconic. But, and he shows you some stuff and he's got some scrolls and he shows you this and that and whatever. And he's like, but, I don't know, like I'm missing something because I've said this and that. So, can you try it?
Yeah, can I do comprehend languages? Or is that not part of... Because if it's in writing and it's Draconic, then I should be able to use that to kind of understand it, right?
No.
No? Oh.
You already know Draconic. So.
Oh, okay.
But this is magic, so it's a little bit different. So
okay.
So roll again.
One?
So you're doing an insight check with an advantage.
Insight. And what is that? With an advantage? So my +3?
No, so you're rolling 2 20-sided dice, and you're taking the better roll this time.
19.
Plus?
3. So 22?
Okay. So you look at it, and once he explains it to you, you're like, oh my God, he's right. It is Draconic. And so without thinking about it, you blurt out the word, and the rune glows brighter. Okay, and all of a sudden the rock shakes and everybody kind of backs up because they're like, oh my God. And it's all, and the rock crumbles down, and now there's a big entrance into this cave.
Oh. So obviously we're going to be all excited about it.
And you guys all look at each other, right? And you're like, whoa. And the dwarf looks at you and goes, I guess we found our entrance.
We did, and I helped.
And he's like, any chance of... if you come with us, I'll give you the other 5 mushrooms.
Why, you scared to go in?
He's like, not scared, my lady, but I can see a useful ally when I see one.
Okay, you know what? As soon as I have what I need, though, we need to leave. So I'll help you. But I need my mushrooms. I need my silver. And when we're done, you're going to help me get some bark.
He's like, well, man, like you, I'm on an urgent mission as well. So once we find what we need, We are out of your lands as well.
All right.
But there must be something valuable in the ancient tomb
For it to have been protected that way.
of a dragon.
Yep. Of a dragon? Ooh.
And we'll stop there.
All right.